Third energy area B2. The registration number has been verified. Please input the fingerprint data. Will you enter the fingerprint data? Yes. Accessing the requested data. ID Supervisor Edward Kirk. Will you overwrite the card data? Yes. The card data has been rewritten. You got the ID card. This card certifies the status of Dr. Kirk. Will you save your progress up to this point? No. By remodeling the cylinder, grenade bullets can be fired continuously. You got the GG parts. GG custom. A small wiretapping device. It appears to have something recorded on it. Will you play the recorded sound? Yes.
My only concern regarding the new generator is the stabilizer. It functions perfectly under nominal conditions, but it's still a problem under certain conditions. Look, with the generous budget, personnel, and facilities at your disposal, shouldn't you be able to solve that problem? Once complete control can be established, we will literally have the power of a god at our disposal. And it will all be attainable if you cooperate with me. The power of a god. How could I refuse?
The combination of the beeping sounds at the end of the conversation is... Will you operate the terminal? Yes. Code denied. Will you try again? Yes. Notes from Dr. Kirk's staff. They appear to have been distributed to each section prior to the experiment. Will you read the file? Yes. Notice, preparing the stabilizer and the initializer. Make sure these two devices are ready in time for the experiment. We already read this. The information from the center terminal is shown here. A small wiretapping device. Will you play the recorded information?
The power of a god. How could I refuse?
The combination of the beeping sounds at the end of the conversation is... Will you operate the terminal? Yes. You got the core parts 1 to be combined with protective parts 1A and protective parts 1B. You got the core parts 2 to be combined with protective parts 2A and protective parts 2B. Experiment room hall. Various machines can be seen through the glass shield. The planning disk is required to open this case. It's used to make adjustments for the machines that handle assembly. This device assembles the parts of the generator in the necessary weightless environment. It appears that the critical parts of the generator can be assembled here. Shelves used to store the assembled prototype parts. You got the Protect Part 2B, a critical part to the initializer. It protects the core parts from the shock. Will you operate the panel? Yes. Nothing happened. The design plans for various parts are shown at the center of the table. I went to the wrong room. File book of notice messages. Will you read it? Yes. Those who attend the activation of the generator for the first time in tonight's experiment should remember the following procedures. To activate the generator, the following 2 devices have to be set in advance: initializer and stabilizer. The functions of the 2 devices are as follows. Initializer generates the necessary energy for the first reaction when activating the generator. Stabilizer. The third energy reaction takes in the air and generates the energy in a chain reaction. This keeps the reaction under a certain level. You will find the models of the 2 parts in the case set at the center. If you have not seen them, be sure to check and see what they look like. If you split the numbers that you use when obtaining the core parts and add 0 to the end of each of the split numbers, they will give you the pass numbers you'll need when obtaining the other 2 protective parts. Be careful when handling the pass numbers of the core parts. These 2 devices seem to be just models. They cannot be used. The planning disk is required to operate this device. Will you operate the panel? Yes. You got the Protect Part 2A, a critical part to the initializer. It protects the core parts from shock. You got the Protect Part 1A, a critical part of the stabilizer. It protects the core part from shock. Parts of some sort are stored in the case. They must be used to assemble something. Will you operate the panel? Yes. Now I go in. You got the shotgun parts. Parts such as the forge grip and barrel upgrade the weapon to a SPAS-12. Will you assemble the parts you have? Yes. Assemble the stabilizer. Complete. Assemble the initializer. Complete. You got the stabilizer, the parts necessary to stabilize control of the generator. You got the initializer. These parts create the energy that is required to start the generator.